Hey, Jericho, came a familiar voice as I nearly jumped at seeing Princess Luna had managed to sneak up on me without making a sound, and she just giggles at that. Sorry for that. I'm surprised what I say. I half expected you and Discord to become friends or save your species here in Equestria. I recovered from the shock quickly and said with a roll to my eyes, first of all, don't sneak up on me like that. Secondly, we're not going extinct. The Council of Evil isn't the type to wipe out an entire species just because of an order that represents 97% of it. Iconoquai don't do it that way. And third, he's not my type. This gets Princess Luna's attention, as she said while looking very curious herself. Oh, how so? I get a devious grin on my own and say with a shrug, if you can guess what I consider the second ultimate power is to me, I'll tell you what is my type when it comes to the idea of romance. Anyways, sorry for the wake-up call. I wasn't actually going to fight him, just teach him some manners. If he had been born into the same world as me and gotten some education in both brains and magic, he might actually have a better head, not as big of an ego. Princess Luna giggles again at this and says while letting out a yawn, maybe, but I doubt that would actually happen. I wasn't expecting to be reported about a possible fight breaking out in the throne room as a wake-up call. Oh, sorry about that. I wasn't expecting to stop Discord from pulling a vertigo-causing prank on everybody in the throne room, or the whole place, I'd say, with a shrug before thinking it over. But we were due to meet anyhow, even if he did get on my nerves. He gets on my nerves a lot. Did you know when my sister and I chose to pick him to take down the Centaur Velen Tirek, the guy convinced Discord to change sides? Asked Princess Luna, who seems to feel my pain about Discord on this. This piques my interest, as I say, while beginning to walk with her at my side. Oh, you have a centaur in this world and he's a villain? What exactly did he do, and how did it go with him and Discord? Well, he started stealing every creature's magical essence, the very thing that gives every living creature their powers and abilities, which made him very big and bulky in muscle mass, said Princess Luna, as she begins to tell me the story of Tyrak and Discord's failed alliances. Back in Korak, Jericho's world, the home world and dimension of all Draconoquai, in the Council of Evil headquarters, which is also the castle of the Naga King Reek of the Snake. So let me get this straight. You had a job to take out...
You let me get this straight. You have a job to take out one of the most powerful rulers in the first new world we're going to conquer after taking over this one,
said Reek to Midas, who was finally giving his report on his failed first mission in a long time in their latest council meeting since the fall of the balance shields.
You were given a group of criminals to create a distraction so you could weaken their leadership and morale. It would be easy to take over when all the four of us arrive for armies, and you couldn't do that. There was a complication. Jericho was there,
said Movek, who was quick to side with the group's master killer for hire, which surprised even the Scorpion in the group.
Sorry, I forgot that she's a girl. I forgot that's a girl.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, apparently my dad's banishment spell was hacked by some creature from this world. The locals call Equus, and brought her to this land of Equestria. She's befriended the two main monarchs, who are sisters with night and day based god-level magic. The older sister is the one with the most command over their kingdom, and is the one with the day magic. Midas attempted to kill the younger one, but was stopped by the brat who jumped between him and her, getting a stinger in her gut.
You think she died from the poison? I heard this world already has a draconic quest, but one less would be trouble,
said Warwick the warthog, the muscle of the group and master kidnapper. No, Draconaqui
Why?
are part dragon as well as many other creatures, but thanks to their dragon side, they have an immunity to poisons, which would kick in after being knocked out by the poison. But the unconscious part would only last an hour, 2 if one is lucky, said Movik, who being the group's master thief and creature controller. Anyway, the other Draconequus I have gained knowledge of is a male by the name of Discord, grew up in this world alone, and is in full mastery of his power over chaos magic, despite not having the same education and training as Jericho, which nothing at all as he was an orphan. He's basically the only one of his kind this world knows of. It's lacking a lot of chaos magic in just the land because of his actions, and he's a former villain.
Interesting. Do you think he could be returned to the side of evil?
Asked Reek, the leader of the council as well as founder. No, he's got good reason to stay good. Apparently one of the heroes taught him the magic of, get this, friendship, said Movik with a shake of her head. But this world has an abundance of its own villains and monsters. They nearly get an uprising of a power-hungry creature or a vengeful tyrant nearly all year round because of it. I think it's possible to get some extra help from them in taking over if offering our armies in return for information on this thing they've got, weaponizing friendship.
We should try that then. Once our portal is big enough to bring our whole castle to their world.
Said Reek with an evil chuckle.
So what if that girl managed to make it there? This Equestria shall be her grave.
To be continued.